Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman highlights video, bringing you up to speed on everything that took place during the week September 13th to September 19th, 2017. Our top news stories this week included: Matthew Vaughn says he's interested in taking on a new Superman movie, Warner Brothers are releasing Superman the Movie Extended Cut on Blu-ray, and Superman saving a group of factory workers in Action Comics 987 causes controversy. Let's check out these news stories and more in this week's Speeding Bulletin. In movie news, DC Comics are giving members of the Join the League website a chance to win an advanced private screening of the Justice League movie for them and their friends. All you need to do is solve a Superman puzzle. You've got all of 30 seconds to place the puzzle tiles in their correct positions to win instant prizes, one chance per person. Be quick or miss out. Everyone who enters goes into the draw for a chance to win the advanced private screening of Justice League. Head to jointheleague.com to try your luck. To celebrate the upcoming release of Justice League, Oz Comic Con Sydney will host 2 exclusive Justice League mini escape rooms presented by Roadshow Films in partnership with Next Level Escape. Help Batman unite the League and find clues about its newest members, Aquaman, Cyborg and The Flash. Oz Comic Con Sydney will take place in the all-new International Convention Centre, Darling Harbour, September 30th to October 1st. Tickets are on sale now through ozcomiccon.com/Sydney. Henry Cavill announced via his official Facebook page that he and fellow Justice League cast members will be appearing at the Ace Comic Con in Long Island, New York in early December. He wrote, "Yes, dear friends, get all your moustache-related questions ready because I'll be there to answer them. I can't wait to meet you all and to also wax lyrical about DC on the big screen." Ace Comic Con will take place at the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum across December 8th to 10th. Visit aceuniverse.com for more details. Kick-Ass director Matthew Vaughn confirmed via an interview with HeyYouGuys.com that he has indeed had talks with Warner Brothers about taking on a new Superman film.
I don't know what I'm going to do next, but yeah, I mean, I have had chats about Superman. I love Superman. I like superheroes. I'm sort of nervous of the world suddenly not getting sick of superheroes, and me being the guy that if I did another superhero film that starts the trend of everyone not liking them anymore. But you know, if somebody asks you about, well, me to do, whether it's Indiana Jones, you know, most of the superheroes or Star Wars, the fanboy in me can't help but be excited and think, oh my god, this will be great. So never say never.
A few days later, Collider.com also asked him about this when chatting with him during an interview for his latest film, Kingsman: The Golden Circle. He said, "For me, Superman is colour, feel-good, heroic. He's a beacon of light in darkness, and that's what I think Superman should be." He also told Uproxx.com, "It's an honour to even have had a discussion, so they're probably freaking out that I've even mentioned it, but yes, we'll see." Back in 2010, Vaughn and comic book writer Mark Miller pitched their idea for a Superman film to Warner Brothers, but the studio decided to go with Christopher Nolan and David S. Goya's pitch for Man of Steel instead. As Superman fans know, back in the 1990s, Nicolas Cage was set to play the Man of Steel in the never-made film Superman Lives. The fact that it was never made makes it better than other actual Superman films, says Cage. He said, "I would offer that the movie that Tim Burton and I would have made, in your imagination, is more powerful than any of the Superman films. I didn't even have to make the movie, and we all know what the movie would have been in your imagination. That is the Superman, that is the movie. Even though you've never saw it, it is the Superman." While Superman Lives would no doubt have been interesting, we'll never really know whether it would have been more powerful than any of the other Superman movies that actually got made. We'll just have to continue to imagine. Warner Brothers Home Video announced the upcoming Batman-Superman anthology 9-film set on Blu-ray is scheduled to be released on October 17th. This Batman and Superman 9-film set is a premium Blu-ray gift. It's the first time all the original Batman and Superman films are released in one collection on Blu-ray. It includes Superman the Movie, Superman 2 The Richard Donner Cut, Superman 3, Superman 4 The Quest for Peace, Superman Returns, Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, and collectible tin packaging with an iconic look. Order yours through the Superman homepage online shopping page today. Warner Archive Collection also announced the upcoming release of Superman the Movie Extended Cut and Special Edition on Blu-ray. Decades before blockbuster extended cuts were common, Superman proved a true man of tomorrow. Superman the Movie received an ahead-of-its-time makeover for its television premiere, nearly 40 more minutes of story, creating a two-night television event. Unseen in decades, this version is paired here with Richard Donner's definitive vision of his film, the Special Edition Director's Cut, to create a supersized celebration of Metropolis's favourite son that preserves the director's intent while feeding superfan demands. Superman the Movie, the Extended Cut and Special Edition are expected to be released in October on Blu-ray. We'll keep you posted for pre-order details. In TV news, according to Entertainment Weekly, Chad Lowe will not only make a guest appearance in an episode of Supergirl in Season 3, but he'll also go behind the cameras as director on another episode. The Emmy-winning actor who most recently starred on Pretty Little Liars will appear in the episode aptly titled The Faithful. He'll play Thomas Coville, a charismatic religious leader with a surprising connection to Supergirl. His cult basically worships the Girl of Steel. He's a deeply spiritual man committed to preaching his faith and transforming his followers' lives. Lowe will stick around to direct Wake Up, the 7th episode of Season 3 of Supergirl. Supergirl executive producer Andrew Kreisberg filled Entertainment Weekly in on the backstory for Rain, the Season 3 villain set to be played by Odette Annable. He said, "When we meet Rain, she's just a woman, her name is Samantha, and she's a single mum, and she has no idea that she is Rain. She has no idea that she was the baby in the pod at the end of last season, so the journey that she takes this season is watching her realise her heritage and see how it manifests." In another EW.com tidbit, Melissa Benoist revealed that this Supergirl costume we've seen for 2 seasons now might not be the only one she wears in Season 3. She said, "There is a different suit that I'll be wearing at some point this season, but I won't tell you when or to what capacity. It's cool though." As we reported last week, Episode 6 of Season 3 of Supergirl will be titled Midvale, and will find the Danvers sisters taking a road trip to their childhood town, where they relive a murder mystery from high school that shaped their relationship as we know it. Isabella Vidovich and Olivia Nikkonen have been cast to play teenage versions of Kara and Alex respectively, and we got our first look at the two in costume when makeup artist Chantel Laurie shared this photo via Instagram. The CW also released the following video giving us an inside look at the upcoming 3rd season of Supergirl.
The end of last season as well, there was a tease that I think a lot of comic book fans would pick up on, but maybe some people missed, but there's a word that's used, or a name, Rain.
Yeah.
It will rain.
Rain, who is a big DC Comics villain from the Supergirl universe. She's a world killer from Krypton. She's going to be our big bad for Season 3. And she's going to be played by Odette Annable, which we're so excited about. And Rain is a villain unlike anything not only that we've ever done on Supergirl, but that we've ever done on Arrow or Legends or Flash. So I couldn't be more excited.
Don't forget, Supergirl Season 3 premieres on Monday, October 9th at 8 p.m. on the CW. According to Deadline.com, Sean Sipos, who has appeared in Melrose Place and The Vampire Diaries, has been cast in the role of Adam Strange for the Krypton TV series. As you'll recall, Krypton is set 2 generations before the destruction of the legendary Man of Steel's home planet. The show follows Segel, Superman's grandfather, played by Cameron Cuff, whose House of El was ostracised and shamed. He fights to redeem his family's honour and save his beloved world from chaos. In this version of the story, Adam Strange is a world-weary human who finds himself stranded on Krypton as the unlikely mentor to Segel. Superman homepage reviewer Mark Lack submitted his review of the latest Justice League action episode to air on Cartoon Network. Titled Superman Red vs Superman Blue, in this episode Luthor comes up with the means to separate each Justice Leaguer in 2, one passive and good, the other aggressive and mean. Mark gave this episode a 3 out of 5 score, saying, "A fun episode, but it just doesn't attempt anything new." In comic book news, who would have thought that an image of Superman saving a group of factory workers in Action Comics 987 would have caused so much controversy? A panel in the comic book shows Superman doing what he's always done, being a champion of the oppressed. However, due to people assuming that those he was saving were illegal aliens, an uproar was created by Fox News reporter Todd Starnes, who published an article titled Superman Defends Illegals Against Angry American. Starnes wrote, "Instead of rounding up the illegals and flying them back to where they came from, the Man of Steel snatches the white guy and with a menacing look snarls, The only person responsible for the blackness smothering your soul is you. What rubbish. Superman is for everyone, regardless of their race, religion or political opinions. He saves lives, and that's exactly what he's done in this situation. All other arguments are null and void. With last week's release of Action Comics 987, featuring Part 1 of the Oz Effect story, DC Comics this week's released an updated version of the artwork for the lenticular cover to Part 2, Action Comics 988. This new cover features art by the team of Robson Rocker and Daniel Enriques. The same updated art will run on the standard edition of the issue, which is out September 27th. DC Comics announced that the Justice League comic book title will be getting a new creative team in the shape of Christopher Priest and Pete Woods. Woods explained, "The story we've got in store is something I think is a unique take. We want to give readers a different angle on the characters, their relationships, and just what it means to be a member of the Justice League. Look for the new creative team's first issue, Justice League number 34, to land in stores on December 6th. DC Comics released their December 2017 solicitations this week, and we highlighted for you all the Superman comic books listed. A special note was Action Comics 993, Booster Shot Part 1. As Superman struggles to cope with Mr. Oz's true identity, the Man of Steel turns to the only hero he knows who can prove once and for all if Oz's story is true, Booster Gold. But a massive power doesn't want our heroes venturing through time and will do anything it can to sabotage their journey." And Superman number 36, the Imperious Lex finale. Votes begin to be cast in Kryptonian blood as Apocalypse's hordes of hellish residents choose a new leader to occupy Darkseid's throne. The Man of Steel finds himself caught in a violent democratic battle with Lex Luthor leading the race for godhood. Check out the complete list of Superman-related comic books in the December solicitations at our website now. Comic books we reviewed this week included Action Comics 987, which was reviewed by Mario Benici, who said, "While it's not bad, it definitely feels like a setup issue," and he gave it a 3 out of 5. Mario also reviewed New Superman number 15, giving it a 4 out of 5, saying, "The physical battle takes a back seat to the emotional drama in this issue." Supergirl number 13 was reviewed by James Lance, who said, "I'm having a good time reading this title, I'm curious to see where it will go next," and he rated this issue a 4 out of 5. Glenn J. Clark reviewed Superwoman number 14, giving it a 2 out of 5 score, saying, "This issue seemed to be all over the place and does not give us readers what they teased in the last issue." Superman comic books available this week from September 20th include Injustice 2 Chapter 24 digital comic, Injustice 2 number 10 print edition, Justice League number 29, which is available in a variant cover, Super Sons number 8, which is also available in a variant cover, Superman number 31 also comes in a variant cover, and Trinity number 13, which is also available in a variant cover. Superman tin totes are great for storing and toting lunches, snacks and more. Get this That's Impossible Superman tin tote for $13.49. Or how about this Batman v Superman semi-round shaped tin box for just $6.99. These and other Superman tin totes are available from the Superman homepage online shopping page at supermanhomepage.com/shop. In other news, Cryptozoic Entertainment announced the release of the DC deck building game Multiverse Box. The storage box holds all the different sets that have been released for the popular DC deck building game, utilising set dividers and foam inserts to keep all the cards organised, and has extra room for expansions to come. It comes exclusively with the Multiverse Crossover Pack, which draws from the Convergence comic book storyline and offers an experience that takes advantage of a DC deck building game fan's entire box of cards. The DC deck building game Multiverse Box is available now through our online shopping page. Australia Post is set to release a new series of stamps dedicated to the Justice League. The Justice League Stamp Pack celebrates the world's greatest superheroes with individual stamps for Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, The Flash, Aquaman and Cyborg. Priced at $23, the set is scheduled to be released on October 17th and will be available to order soon from ozpost.com.au. That's all the news there was for the week September 13th and September 19th. If you found this video interesting or entertaining in any way, then please leave a thumbs up and a comment below, and don't forget to share it with your family and friends. And to ensure you don't miss out on any of our videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, that's it for this week. I'm Steve Younis. See you next week.